welcome back to Hermitcraft. All right. Well, I was just down here at the kelp farm, just processing a little bit of this backlog and crafting it up into blocks and throwing it into storage over here. And then along the way, it occurred to me that the arrangement I had in here before was kind of sloppy, so I set it up. I've got these 6 double chests are full, and I've started throwing stuff into this one, which, you know, there's several more, but it's occurred to me it's a little bit kind of backwards, and I think I want to try to do something to get it going the way it should have been. Let's see, I've got some chests. Tell me I've got some hoppers. Well, I know I've got hoppers. It's just a question of where in the blankety blank are they? They're probably up in the residential area. Yeah, that's generally where I drop pretty much everything, because I've spent most of the time up in this general neighborhood. Okay, anyway, I'm thinking, by the way, that an awful lot of this vault is looking like it's getting to the point of where you could actually say it was done. And, okay, there's 2 hoppers there. That's not going to be enough. Okay, there's none in there. Okay. I guess I will grab some wood. One of the things I should have been doing is working the tree farm, and I have been horribly lazy and not bothering. Oh, that reminds me. Somebody said something about putting some of this at on the bottom of that pool. I guess the purple would be kind of out there. The blue was just, well, this stuff, as I recall, comes out kind of dark. Although that doesn't look actually bad. Okay. Maybe I'll do that. Somebody suggested I should put some stuff like this in the bottom of that swimming pool thing, and I think that might actually be a good idea now that I look at the stuff. I'll be honest with you, I had my doubts, but yeah. Let's see. There are things in this vault, like, for example, this was going to be some kind of a, I don't know, a maintenance level or something, but I turned out not to need it for that. This was, I think, going to be another residential, and I didn't need that. Terrible. Wait a minute, is there any logs up here? No. I need to go over here and grab some iron. Alright, make as much as I can with chests, and then make some hoppers. That's more than I'm going to need. Okay. Anyhow, yeah, I need to get over onto the filter arrangement over here, because I looked at this, and there was one thing I looked at it, and it's never been used, and I can't understand why I set one of these things up for snowballs. There's none in there. I don't honestly think there ever has been, except for up at the top and where you set the filter. So, yeah. So, let's see. Wait a minute. Oh. was going to get more chests. I actually needed a few more chests. Oh well. I guess I'm going to go over here and take some of these down, because I did have that in mind. Yes, I should use an axe. No, I'm not going to, because it would take me longer to find it than it would save me in terms of time. Terrible, but true. Alright, that's enough for now. Okay, hang on. One thing, this arrangement right here. Let's see. Hopper. And okay, I didn't need to get that block out of there. Alright, now I can just dump stuff in there. It'll go into the sorting system as originally intended. And I need to go back and get some of those doggone things that I'm trying to filter for. I had a filter slice set up for these things to begin with, and then for some reason or another I changed it out for something else. And I never understood. I can't understand why I ever would have set up a filter for snowballs. But that's been fixed. But I did want to add to the chests available for it. Okay, so no. You gotta point that at the side when you're shift clicking. There. That should be sufficient. They'll be able to have a really good stock of the dried kelp in here, and I should go ahead and even throw the sign on there. Get your caps lock key turned off. There. Okay, so that takes care of that. Now, I do think it's a good idea to go ahead and keep a decent amount of this stuff here, just simply because some of this needs to be kept here to refuel the smelter. Okay, that takes care of that. I'm just going to leave some of this crap there. Alright, I'm going to throw this in there too. It'll eventually get where it belongs. Okay, now let's have a look at that swimming pool. Okay, here we are. Alright. Well, I was going to bring some of that other stuff, wasn't I? I could have sworn I had it on me. Let me guess. I ended up throwing it away somewhere. Arg! Was it the purple stuff? Oh. Not a fan of beacons. I don't think, no. It was right there. Oh my God. Call it YouTube blindness. It's the sort of thing that, had I not been recording, I probably would have seen it. Okay. This stuff and the light blue, aka Vex Magic. Yes, I remember that. Okay. All right. Okay, that doesn't look bad. I just need to do it back a block. Yeah. A little bit of a pain to do it, but it's not horrible. Now, let's try these guys. Okay. Not terrible. But there's 3 lines of it here. 3 lines of space, so. Yeah. Okay. Not a bad routine there. I think that's a decent pattern. It's worth keeping it going. All right. There. All right. Yeah, this I think will work. Okay. I wonder where this guy came from. Yeah. Or was he left over from way back when? Could be. No, I blocked that off. Just kind of curious as to where he came from. I just came down here to pick up some iron block because I had an idea with the swimming pool. Let's go try that out. Okay, anyhow, bottom of the pool, I'd say that looks pretty good. And I like the effect it has of providing for 3 lanes. But I'm thinking the sides need some work. And I'm thinking that, yeah, I think that's going to look just about what I want. Yeah. I think that looks better than just the stone there. All right, I got 12 left. Might just be enough. Yeah. All right. That, I think, does it. That is definitely looking better. Yeah. Okay, anyway, as I think I was saying, I certainly meant to. Okay, first up, I still have no clue what, if anything, needs to be here. And at this point, there is a strong temptation to break the door, get rid of the door and the door frame, and just fill the whole thing with stone, and then just get the planks and go across like that was never there. That's what I'm tempted to do right now, because I can't think of anything to put there. Although somebody did say something about an armory, and that might be a good idea. I'm really not sure. I'm going to have to look around and see if I can find some pictures of armory type builds and see if there's anything that kind of strikes any inspiration. But up in here, this place looks pretty much done. And a lot of this place looks kind of done, except for, well, except for all the crap laying around all over the freaking place. All the construction materials all over. But hey, that's any construction project, honestly. So I'm just going to throw this back up in here. The blue and the light blue turned out pretty good. The purple is, well, I'm sorry, that purple is just too much. It really, no, actually, I'm not sorry. It's true. It's too much. Anyway, yeah, most of this place seems to be on the finished side. There's little details here and there. I don't know. This is one of those things where I could stand the input. How close to finished is this vault? There is one thing that I need to get to. I need to arrange to get to sometime soon, and that is here. The big elevator platform, which is currently all the way up at the top, but it needs to be able to come down so that it is level with this for the ingress and egress of people coming into the vault. Yeah. And that means making the acquaintance of and getting the services of somebody who is good with slime block elevators. Yeah, because I'm not. No. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I was thinking maybe I should expand this, because the fuel system for the smelting array down there, I had changed it out. I don't think I showed it or not, but I changed it out so that it would run on the bamboo. And there's like, what, 5 plants in there? It doesn't produce a whole lot very fast. And then, of course, there's the farms. I haven't even touched these things in months. And then there's the original entrance. I suppose I could go up and take that vault, that temporary shack down. And I never did get around to getting 16 sheep in here and re-dyeing them and dropping them into that thing. I meant to, because if I did, I'd have a significant amount of auto-sheared wool by now in all 16 colors. Yeah, well, okay. Anyway, do I still have ladders over here? Oh, come on. Okay. Let's make a few ladders. And break that. And doing that on a ladder is not a wonderful idea. All right. So yeah. Yeah, this right here, the lapis blocks, that's the elevator. And I need to arrange for that thing to be mobile at some point. And let's see. Yeah, there's Turd Muncher is still there. So, yeah, I think I ought to go ahead and take this down. I know nobody's been a real fan of it ever since it went up, but what can I say? All right. There's the axe. Let's get rid of the temporary shack. I think it's safe to say I'm never going to live in it. Let's get some daylight, just simply because I don't want to be walked in on by a creeper. All right. The intentionally ugly temporary shack is no more. And yes, it was intentionally ugly. Actually, that gives me an idea. I had an idea that maybe someday what I could probably do would be something I could probably do better than anybody else on the server, and that is to deliberately make a base to be the ugliest thing that anybody's ever seen. What do you think? Think I could manage that? Do you think it would be an interesting idea if I tried to manage that? Okay, break that. Throw some dirt. Oh, not a torch. Torch can go there. Dirt. Down the hole. Break the top ladder. Dirt. Okay. And I should go ahead and later on, off camera, go ahead and take the ladder down, fill that whole thing in, and so on, because it ain't needed no more. And an operational vault is not going to have something like that as a way in or out. But I think, yeah, that's all I can think of right now, actually. The main part of the vault, this residential place, that's, I think, looking pretty decent. Now, the other part down here is the experimental level with the apartments for people who will live in experimental conditions. The poor sot that lives in this place is going to be living right next to a reactor, the unshielded side. So this is long-term study on radiation exposure. And this is Iskel's place, long-term study on inverted diorite exposure. Yeah. Let's see. earth. And over here, quit that. We have strangely inverted stuff. I don't recall doing that. Oh. Oh ho ho, yes, of course. All right. All right. This is an inverted apartment, and this stuff would be where Cub had put one of those drop traps. And that stone was to fix the fact that he came right through that apartment. Not a huge problem. Some stone brick slab. I'm going to need to go get some diorite. Fix that up. I need some wool as well. Alright. More than enough. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fix that, but I'll spare everybody's sanity and take care of fixing it off camera. And yeah, thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.